Hello, this is James, and we have ourselves a nice little preview of I believe the 14th Mainbox Gaia Genesis, courtesy of Yazin, up here on the Duel Links Meta website. We mostly know the contents of this box. We know the major constituents, and it's going to be mermales with their swarming, and ultra athletes with their also swarming, and then some good splash cards that everybody likes with Galaxy Cyclone. Target a set spell or trap, destroy it during your main phase. Set the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one face up spell trap on the field, destroy it. Now obviously we want to compare these boxes. We want to compare these new cards to our old cards, and I think that like mermales and to a lesser extent ultra athletes, they're very similar to the for hires, and that's maybe why for hires got nerfed, to make room for the new swarming and destruction by monster effect decks in the mermales and the ultra athletes. And then like Galaxy Cyclone, is Galaxy Cyclone better than Cosmic Cyclone? Situational. I still think that Cosmic Cyclone is more flexible and more active and more reactive than Galaxy Cyclone. But if you're facing down the harem, you definitely want to have Galaxy Cyclone for that value, because the harem plays much slower back row than something like furries, for example. And then of course a Drowning Mirror Force we would compare to something like a Wall of D, because it nullifies all of your opponent's monsters by shuffling them into the deck, and then does, since a lot of decks that we have right now, they need to attack directly in order to win. That's for hires and probably mermales and ultra athletes into the future. Clear your opponent's field and then just start attacking directly, and then you can recover with Drowning Mirror Force, but it has the same effect activation, and actually arguably a more restrictive condition than Wall of the Daddy does Drowning Mirror Force. And is it better than Wall of D? I think that since I have two Wall of D, if I get one Drowning Mirror Force, I'll call it a play set of Wall of the Daddy. I do think that Wall of the Daddy is more flexible. I do think that Drowning Mirror Force is more funny. So I'm looking forward to really all of these cards. This looks like a fun box. So we have some spells and traps for and these super rares. So this box is kind of weird because pretty much all of these normals are garbage. Really super useless. There's some really good rares, like really good. For example, General Raiho of the Ice Barrier. When an effect resolves that was activated by an effect monster on your opponent's side of the field, they must discard a card or the effect is negated, their choice. So for furries, and then now with mermales and ultra athletes, it's adding cost to the use of their monster effects. So General Raiho of the Ice Barrier, potentially making Ice Barrier decks meta again. Ooh, and then there was we're getting more level 4 Cloudians. Before we only had Turbulence that could be normal summoned, and then we could special summon the dragon using the corpse of a dead Cloudian. And then we also had Nimbus Man, who required tributes. But now maybe we can revisit some Cloudian strategies, because we do have more level 4s. We have Cirrostratus, we have Altus, and Acid Cloud that are going to make Cloudians, well, they're unplayable, so they can only make them, this new Cloudian support can only make them more playable. And Cloudians are a fun deck, and I don't feel like they've gotten their due at all in Duel Links. But then let's talk about these super rares. Let's talk about these super rares real fast. Dark Valkyria, it's Gemini. Oh yeah, we're getting Gemini. Okay, you play your Gemini Spark, you tribute your level 4, you draw a card, and then you destroy your opponent's card. So it's 2 for 2. But Dark Valkyria, so when it's Gemini summoned, you can place a spell counter once, and then you can just remove that spell counter whenever you want and destroy the opponent's monster. Which, with all of the recycling that Geminis have, Dark Valkyria and Gemini Spark and the equip spell, the Gemini equip spell, you can Dark Valkyria, play the equip, destroy an opponent's monster, then go Gemini Spark. You can destroy Valkyria, destroy your opponent's monster, you draw a card, the equip goes to the graveyard, and then you resummons Dark Valkyria. So with a 3-card combo, you can draw a card, and then you can destroy a monster off of Gemini Spark, and then you can destroy 2 monsters off of Dark Valkyria, which is actually pretty nice. But the thing about this box is, it's a trap. So, the reason it's a trap is right here. We're getting late September, massive update incoming. This can only be the 5Ds world. It must be 5Ds world. We're ready for 5Ds world. And there's a little bit of writerly proof. New development in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, clickbait. Stay tuned for more information. Tuner monsters. Yeah? Anybody else? Alright, anyway. Pretty sure that 5D's World is coming in late September. And for the purposes of Konami, late September is roughly like, is a little after mid-September. So 15th, 16th, 17th, and then 18th through probably the 25th is fair game for Konami to call late September. And the reason that that's good, or the reason that that's relevant, is because that's 3 weeks. Okay, that's enough time for them to release a new mini box. And that new mini box is going to have all kinds of fun synchro support. So, back to this box, right? This box is fun. This box is cool. This box has a lot of stuff that's exciting, but I'm not going to say don't go into this box, but I'm going to say don't dump the gems. Okay? Don't dump the gems because you're and I don't know if synchros are going to be meta-defining. Probably they are, because everybody's just going to play them. But that is going to be the new hotness, and you are going to want to play it. So, again, don't dump all of your gems chasing Mermail, Abyss Megalo, and Ultra Athlete Midfielder. You know, you want to make sure that you have room in the wallet, room in the gem box for synchros when they come out, because right, Konami releases this awesome box, everybody gets excited, everybody goes all in, and you forget all about synchros, and then, well, okay, you know, it's time to pay for synchros. So this is your friendly free-to-play player being an old man, cautioning and advising temperance. And also, you know, we do have a little bit of potential synchro support in this box, and it's the monsters that give extra summons. So like Swap Frog, you can special summon this card by discarding another water monster. So you can special summon this level 2, and then you can once per turn you can normal summon a frog during your main phase, and then somehow get out a tuner. And then also, where is it? Was it like another weird fish monster? Oh, here we are. Atlantean Heavy Infantry. During your main phase, you can normal summon one level 4 or lower Sea Serpent type monster in addition to your normal summon set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. When it's kind of sent to the graveyard to act. Okay, that's not relevant. But basically, cards that give you extra normal summons are cards that help with synchros. So again, please take that into consideration when you open packs for this box, because the synchros mini box, that's what I'm gonna go ham on. That's the time to get all the good tuners. Might even get Effect Veiler. Thank you for watching.